There's a hormone inside your body right now that you've probably never heard of. It's the most abundant steroid hormone you produce. It controls your energy, your mood, your sleep, your stress tolerance, your immune function, your brain clarity, even how your skin holds up as you age. And by the time you turn 70, you have approximately 10 to 20% of the amount you had at 25. You read that right. 80 to 90% of this hormone is gone by the time most men reach their 70s. Most doctors never test for it. Most men never measure it. Most men have never even heard its name. And yet, in research studies going back decades, this single hormone has been shown to predict how a man ages better than almost any other measurable substance in his body. The hormone is called DHEA, Dehydroepiandrosterone. I know, it's a mouthful, but you're about to understand why every man over 50 should know it intimately. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what DHEA does inside your body, the 3 systems it quietly controls, the 4 signs that yours is already too low, and exactly what to do and what to test to know where you stand. Stay with me until system number 3. That's the one almost no man knows about, and it's the reason chronic stress quietly drains this hormone faster than aging itself. First, let's establish what DHEA actually is. DHEA is produced primarily by your adrenal glands, 2 small glands sitting on top of your kidneys, the same glands that make cortisol, your main stress hormone. DHEA is sometimes called the mother hormone because it serves as a precursor, a raw material, something your body converts into other essential hormones, including testosterone and estrogen. When DHEA is high, your body has the building blocks it needs. When DHEA is low, the entire downstream hormone system suffers. DHEA peaks in your early to mid-20s. After that, it declines steadily for the rest of your life. Research has documented that DHEA levels drop by roughly 2 to 3% per year after age 30. By the time you hit 60, you've lost about half of what you had at peak. By 70, much more. The Massachusetts Male Aging Study, one of the largest long-term studies on male hormones, found that the decline of DHEA in men was one of the strongest hormonal markers of overall aging, stronger in some cases than the decline of testosterone itself. And yet DHEA is almost never tested in routine blood work. Most men have no idea what their level is, or that they should care. Let me walk you through what this hormone actually controls inside your body, so you understand why losing it matters so much. System number 1, energy production. DHEA plays a direct role in how your cells produce energy. It influences mitochondrial function, your cellular power plants. When DHEA is healthy, your cells generate energy efficiently. When DHEA is low, energy production becomes sluggish. This is one reason many men over 50 describe a kind of fatigue that doesn't match their sleep or their diet. They're sleeping reasonably, they're eating reasonably, they're getting some exercise, and they're still exhausted by mid-afternoon. Research has found that men with the lowest DHEA levels consistently report higher rates of fatigue, lower vitality, and a worse sense of overall well-being, even when no other obvious medical condition is present. System number 2, mood and emotional resilience. This is the one most men have never connected to a hormone. DHEA acts as a neurosteroid. That means it crosses into your brain and directly influences how your neurons communicate. Studies published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism have linked low DHEA levels in older men with higher rates of mild depression, irritability, and reduced stress tolerance. This is one reason many men over 50 find that small frustrations feel bigger than they used to. That bad news lands harder. That recovery from setbacks takes longer. They blame age. They blame personality. They blame stress. A lot of the time, the missing piece is a hormone no one ever measured. System number 3, the one almost no man knows about. DHEA controls how your body responds to chronic stress. Here's the part that almost no doctor will explain to you. Your adrenal glands have a finite capacity to produce hormones. When you're under chronic stress, your body prioritizes cortisol production. To make more cortisol, your adrenals use up the same raw materials they would otherwise use to make DHEA. Researchers call this phenomenon the pregnenolone steal. Pregnenolone is the upstream hormone that gets converted into either cortisol or DHEA. Under stress, your body steals pregnenolone away from the DHEA pathway and pours it into the cortisol pathway instead. The result? Stressed men have chronically high cortisol and chronically low DHEA at the same time. This is one of the most under-discussed truths in aging biology. Men under chronic stress don't just feel older, they are biochemically older. Their hormonal balance has tilted in the exact direction associated with accelerated aging. Research published in endocrinology journals has described this cortisol to DHEA ratio as one of the most reliable markers of biological aging and stress burden in older adults. The higher the cortisol relative to DHEA, the faster the aging process appears to move. This is why two men of the same age can look 10 years apart. One has a balanced cortisol to DHEA ratio. The other has been quietly stealing from his own DHEA pool for decades. Now, here are the 4 signs your DHEA is already low. These are not random symptoms. They are the documented patterns researchers have found in men with measurably low DHEA levels. Sign 1. Persistent fatigue that sleep doesn't fix. Even after a full night of sleep, you feel tired. Coffee gives you a temporary lift, but not real energy. By mid-afternoon, you're running on fumes. This is one of the most consistent reports in men with low DHEA. Sign 2. Loss of stress tolerance. Small things feel bigger than they should. Traffic, bills, conversations you used to handle easily. Your fuse is shorter. Recovery takes longer. This is the neurosteroid signal. DHEA is no longer buffering your nervous system the way it used to. Sign 3. Sleep that has changed in quality, not just duration. You sleep the same hours but wake up unrefreshed. Or you sleep lighter. Or you don't dream as much as you used to. DHEA influences deep sleep architecture. When it drops, sleep becomes shallower even when the time on the clock looks the same. Sign 4. Muscle loss despite the same activity level. You're moving the same amount you always did, maybe more, but the muscle is fading. DHEA is a precursor to testosterone. When DHEA drops, downstream testosterone production often drops with it. Muscle suffers as a result. If you recognize yourself in 2 or more of these signs, your DHEA is worth measuring. Here's what to do. There is no single fix for low DHEA, but there are 3 concrete moves you can make starting this week. Move 1. Get tested. Request a DHEAS blood test from your doctor. DHEAS is the sulfated form of DHEA that circulates in your bloodstream, and it's the standard way to measure it. Most insurance covers this test. It's simple, and the results will tell you exactly where you stand. Reference ranges vary by age. The number itself matters less than the percentile for your age. Many men over 50 score in the bottom 25% for their age group without ever knowing it. Move 2. Manage your stress load. This is the most powerful long-term intervention. Because of the pregnenolone steal we discussed, the most effective way to protect your DHEA naturally is to lower your chronic cortisol burden. That means sleep. Protected sleep. 7 to 8 hours, dark room, no screens before bed. It means daily stress recovery, short walks, breathing practice, time outside. And it means reducing the lifestyle drivers of cortisol. Late-night alcohol, late dinners, excessive caffeine, and the morning phone reach. Every video on this channel about sleep and cortisol applies here. The same habits protect DHEA. Move 3. Talk to your doctor about whether supplementation is appropriate. DHEA is available as an over-the-counter supplement in the United States. I am not telling you to take it. I am telling you that it exists, that it is one of the most studied hormone supplements for older adults, and that whether it is appropriate for you is a conversation only you and your physician can have based on your specific lab values. Some research, including studies from the Mayo Clinic and the National Institutes of Health, has shown modest benefits in mood, energy, and bone density in older adults with measurably low DHEA. Other research has shown limited effect. The decision must be individual. Don't supplement blindly. Test first, then talk. Here's what I want you to take from this video. You have spent your entire adult life hearing about testosterone, about cortisol, about insulin, about thyroid. These are the famous hormones. DHEA is the quiet one, the forgotten one, the one almost no doctor brings up, the one that has dropped 80% or more inside your body by the time you reach your 70s, and the one that, according to decades of research, may be one of the most important hormones for how well you age. You don't need to take a supplement. You don't need to chase a number. You just need to know where you stand. Ask for the test at your next visit. Compare your level to where it should be for your age. Then make the daily lifestyle choices that protect what you have left. The men who age well don't just protect their testosterone, they protect their entire hormonal foundation, and DHEA is the foundation underneath the foundation. If this video helped you, share it with another man over 50 who needs to hear it. Most men have lived with low DHEA for years without ever knowing the word. Sharing this with one person you care about could change the next decade of their life. And please always consult a qualified physician before requesting tests, starting supplements, or making any decisions about your hormones. What we covered today is research-based education, not personalized medical advice. In the next video, I'm going to walk you through 5 specific symptoms men over 50 experience the moment they wake up. Symptoms that quietly reveal their hormones crashed overnight. Most men feel at least 2 of these every morning and dismiss them as just being tired. They are not. They are a hormonal report card, delivered to your body every single morning. If you want to understand your body better as you age, subscribe, because the most powerful thing a man over 50 can do is not push harder, it's understand deeper. I'll see you in the next